Please welcome to the stage next Brian Rechere, who's MD of Highways and Transportation at Arcadis.
So during this session, I'd like to take the opportunity to stimulate some discussion about what we can do differently and how we can think more creatively in enhancing the customer experience on the highway network, particularly during roadworks. I think for all of us, we understand that there's a big focus on the network user, and that focus is becoming increasingly more important to our clients at a local, regional, and national level. But as the next slide shows, there's a lot more work that actually needs to be done to improve customer satisfaction. Short-term pain during roadworks, I think that is probably saying, for longer-term gain is just not acceptable. This chart, by the way, comes from the ORR 6-month review from last year of Highway England's performance, which is, as the supply chain for a lot of us, all of our performance. So it's a reflection on all of us. So what I'd like to do is to sort of leave you with two thoughts that I'd like to share with you. The first is, who is actually the customer? And why does that question actually matter? Well, for me, the reason why I think it matters is because people that use the network have different needs, they have different expectations, they have different levels of driving ability and experience, or they come from different user groups. And I think, as this slide shows, I think the customer is made up of a diverse spectrum of people who, in a way, all have something similar in common. And that is a desire to have the best journey they can possibly have when they get into their car in the morning or in the afternoon or whenever, to when they reach their destination. And the second thought that I'll leave you with is this. When we think about how we manage the experience of the customer, surely the one thing that we ought to be thinking about is that one size doesn't fit all. Today, customers are used to increasingly sophisticated ways of engaging with and being communicated to by other sectors and markets. The retail industry is a good example of that. And people in the retail industry, for example, they use an understanding of human factors, other technologies, and they embrace new and innovative ways of meeting the customer expectations at a personal level. So within the highways industry, surely, in terms of our operational practices, surely we should be taking a similar approach. Thank you.
Thanks, Brian. Again,